It gives me great pleasure to report to my esteemed colleagues and participants in this 14th Annual Sustainable Tourism Conference. Last year, Guyana was a proud host of STC 13 and winner of 3 awards. Guyana Mangrove Restoration Project won the Biodiversity Conservation Award, Iwokrama won the Community Benefit Award, and for the second consecutive year, Guyana was bestowed the honor of the Excellence in Sustainable Award, which was secured by Yupukari Cayman House. All of these projects continue to thrive, and the recognition by the CTO and Travel Mole through these wins, which I must say was not easy given the equally successful and sustainable projects in the other countries, and today I will share their successes since and initiatives undertaken or in progress. Yupukari Cayman House. Second year of the turtle project continued, where more nests and eggs were collected. An outreach to Rewa village for a similar complementary village project in terms of improving turtle ponds and building more ponds to increase their efforts was also completed. Cayman project continues with the training of crew members and project lead. Facility improvements in process of renovation of the main house with sustainably harvested materials. They have hosted over 350 visitors since STC 13. They are training new staff for management positions also. Camera trap monitoring program was newly introduced. Surveying of the river sandbanks, and have been able to see jaguar, margay and capybaras. Collaborating with CUSO, which is the Canadian University Service Overseas, for another community tourism training program for staff, 2 of which from the Makamaka region and 2 from Napi were also completed. They have had a few stories in the local newspapers about their programs. Galbert Sutherland, writing for Stabroek News, wrote about their ecotourism efforts and language and cultural preservation. Yupukari hosted a number of researchers since STC 13. One such researcher was Matt Hallett, studying the jaguar populations in the Kanuku Mountain, and another group called the Lewis Daly Anthropology Group. Campfires continue to be lit every month in an effort to preserve the Makushi culture. Developing a proposal for the Makushi language preservation is also in progress. Merchandising, ethically made t-shirts and hats for sale is also being done. An outreach to Rewa, where a library development is in progress, has also been completed. Hosting student groups, 2 from the United States, 2 universities from the United States was also completed. Iwokrama. Iwokrama has assisted 6 North Rupununi communities to develop tourism codes of ethics, standards and policies, tourism management business plans. There were several capacity building tourism related workshops were hosted also. Tourism infrastructure improvements were supported as well. In, for instance, Fairview, where a community resource building was completed. At Aranaputa, the rehabilitation of a trail and lodge at Clarence Mountain was completed. At Waweta, a tourism office was built. A garage for tourism vehicles was built at Surama Village. Solar panels replacement and rehabilitation of solar system at Cayman House, and repairs of boat and engine was done at Yupukari, and a tourism office was built at Rewa. Some future plans include the launching of an Iwokrama sponsorship program, capacity building programs in business development and other areas for communities, supporting of program to support community merchandise and community products, creating tourism packages and networking the community tourism products, hiring of an international tourism consultant at Iwokrama to continue to build capacity in Iwokrama and communities, adding more tourism product to the Iwokrama portfolio. The Guyana Mangrove Restoration Project. The alternative livelihood activity under the community-based mangrove management component of the GMRP, which is the Guyana Mangrove Restoration Project, is implementing the combined activity of a tourism product, which is the Mangrove Heritage Trail, and small-scale agro-processing marketed under the label Mangrove Reserve Products. Mangrove Heritage Trail since April 2011. The Heritage Trail tour expanded to include local folk group or masquerade band. In excess of over 1,000 visitors visited the Mangrove Heritage Trail. A billboard was erected at the Chedijagan International Airport promoting the Mangrove Tour. A Heritage Trail was featured in Guyana's premier tourist magazine, the Explore Guyana magazine. Mangrove Reserve Co-op Society since April 2011. A business plan was prepared with the support from Digicel to guide their growth. The group formulated themselves into a co-op and registered under the Friendly Societies Act. Co-op received funding for the implementation of their business plan from the Canada Fund. Co-op opened bank account at Demerara Bank. Membership includes representation from several coastal communities such as Victoria, Golden Grove, Trafalgar, Prophet, Wellington Park, Village Number 64, and Buxton. Producers developed new label incorporating barcodes. Products were marketed at major supermarkets and hotels across Guyana. On a national level, many significant events have taken place since last year, April. Government established the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Environment to better able to sustainably manage our forests to derive economic benefits for the economy and create livelihood opportunities for our people, while at the same time maintaining one of the lowest of deforestation rates in the world. Green Loan Initiative by the banking sector for companies and individuals looking at investing in green and environmentally friendly initiatives were also undertaken. Guyana participated in the Sustainable Development Confab in Colombia in March 2013. The conference also included a session on shaping a sustainable development agenda to address the Caribbean reality in the 21st century. Government, through the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs, distributed approximately 11,000 solar panel units to hinterland communities. Government has also installed solar power traffic lights and signals in our capital city, Georgetown, among other locations. There is local investment in the production of biodegradable containers and packages in Guyana. The Low Carbon Development Strategy, Amerindian Development Fund project, will provide funding to support the socio-economic development of Amerindian communities and villages. Approximately 180 CDPs will be funded under the ADF project. The initiation plan for the implementation of the first 27 CDPs was signed on the 9th of August 2012 between the Government of Guyana and the UNDP at the National Tushaus Council in Georgetown. The preparatory work has been ongoing ever since, and on the 22nd and 23rd of March 2013, an inception workshop was hosted by the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs and the UNDP to prepare the first 27 communities and villages to implement their CDPs. The CDPs fall into the following main categories: agriculture, forestry, services, tourism, and infrastructure. The communities that were identified for the tourism projects are Santa Mission, St. Cuthbert's Mission, and Monkey Mountain. The LCDS Micro and Small Enterprise Development and Building Alternative Livelihoods for Vulnerable Groups (MSE) project is being funded by the GRIF in the total amount of US $10 million over the next 4 years. On the 5th of April 2013, the agreement for the execution of the first two phases of the MSE project was signed between the Government of Guyana and the IDB. US $5 million will be disbursed from the GRIF for this first phase. MSEs will have to operate or be operating in low-carbon sectors such as agriculture, both farming and processing, aquaculture, ecotourism, business process outsourcing, alternative energy, entertainment, arts and crafts, just to name a few. On behalf of the Government of Guyana and the Ministry of Tourism and the Guyana Tourism Authority, I would like to wish STC 14 all success, and wish also that all those who would have submitted nominations, I wish them success as well.